What's good, DigiFans? Ty here, part of the AODigimon team, and I am so ready to get my first video out. Today, I will be talking about something kind of interesting. It's Digimon evolutions, Digivolutions, whatever you want to call them. Japan evolutions, America Digivolutions, or, stuff like that. And how training a Digimon in a VPET or anything can actually affect how it evolves. It's even happened in the anime many times. Many times, actually. But basically, my first example is going to be something from a manga called Digimon V-Tamer. Now, the main protagonist in V-Tamer is Tai. Now, this is not the same Tai from Adventure. V-Tamer happened before Adventure. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to double check. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it happened before Adventure. I think it came out before Adventure. But this is a different Tai than in Adventure. This Tai in V-Tamer actually, honestly, is very similar to Taiki in Cross Wars, just the way he does things. Pretty much he's the same guy. But, yeah, that's another topic for another day. But right now, Digimon evolutions. Basically, in V-Tamer, Tai enters the, I'm pretty sure it's the D2 battle tournament, where you brought your Pendulum or your VPET to this tournament and battled people. Pretty simple. But for some reason, his Agumon Ziramaru, that he named, evolved into a Vidramon. And everyone thought he cheated, so they kicked him out, and he went to the digital world, blah blah blah. That's for my review. The point is, his Agumon did not evolve into a Greymon like you would think an Agumon would, because of the way he trained it, and his VPET also kind of glitched a little bit. It evolved into Vidramon, which is a completely different species now. Interesting fact, there's also another manga called Come On Digimon that has the original art for Greymon, and it is Vidramon. Vidramon actually is the original art for Greymon. It just doesn't have the V on its chest. It has the horns, it has, it's the exact same body structure. During my Come On Digimon review, I'll link some pictures and stuff. And you can look this up if you want. Just Google image Come On Digimon Greymon, and you'll see what I mean. So Vidramon technically is the original Greymon. So Tai's little Agumon, right? Agumon, trained and stuff. Pop, 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 pop. And basically, the way he raised it and trained it, it didn't go into Greymon. It went into Vidramon, a completely different Digimon. You can also, if you mistreat your Digimon in the VPETs, or don't, if you don't clean up its poop and stuff, it'll go into Sukamon. Stuff like that. So how you raise your Digimon really does affect the way that it evolves. Also, like in the anime, there's going to be a lot of examples. Adventure, Tai is trying to force Agumon to get to this ultimate level, and when he goes to Greymon, he doesn't use real courage like he says he does, or like he wanted to, and he abused Greymon and Agumon to the point where Dark Digivolution happened, and Greymon didn't go to Metal Greymon, he went to Skull Greymon, a completely different Digimon, a completely different type, in fact. If you play the games and anything else, Skull Greymon isn't a dragon or a dinosaur Digimon, it is it's actually a dark Digimon, like Devimon. I guess you could kind of figure that out because of the way he acts, but, it just went into Skull Greymon instead of Metal Greymon. Another example, Takado, he also tried to force Megalogrowlmon or Metal Growl or War Growlmon to go to Mega, and because of all his fear or his anger and hatred, it went to Megidramon, who is also not a dragon Digimon, it is a dark Digimon. It's called the Dark Dragon Digimon, so I guess it could be considered dragon, but it's nonetheless a different type still. It's not the normal, but then again, so is Gallantmon, but I don't know. That's also another example, because of Takado. After he went to Megidramon, Takado realized what he has to do, gets better, You know what I'm saying? Like what can I say? He realizes his wrong ways, and then he biomerges with Guillemon to create Gallantmon. Biomerges a different way to also alter an evolution. Frontier, Takuya uses the Beast Spirit, but he cannot control it. This isn't really a good... It's like, okay, it's not the same as raising, but he couldn't control it. He was not ready to take the next step, and because of that, if you've watched Frontier, I don't know why you haven't, but if you've watched Frontier, you see that Burning Greymon, or Vitramon, I don't remember his Japanese name, goes insane. Savers Masaru from all his hatred towards Talma, or Thomas, and Marcus. Marcus uses all his hatred towards Thomas, and doesn't go burst mode. He goes into ruin mode, which is again another type completely. So when you get down to it, you can do so many different things to make your Digimon evolve into other things. You can look up evolution trees on some sites for some V-Pets, and you know, or you can go to forums and see what this Digimon can digivolve to, and they'll give you a whole list, like, of things you wouldn't even, you know, understand, like a Gatomon digivolving to like a Greymon. Like, I don't know if that's actual true or anything, but you know, hey, maybe it could happen. There are so many branches in Digimon. It's not like Pokemon, you know. It's not like he definitely goes to this no matter what. Digimon evolution is so branched out in so many different evolution trees and stuff. It's so widespread that you can potentially digivolve to anything. Anything you want. Like I said with the Agumon to a Vidramon. A Vidramon, while it is the original art of Greymon, like I said earlier, it's still Vidramon. It's not Greymon. It's Vidramon, which is one of Vmon's evolutions. Other than X-Vmon, he can go to Vidramon, which is like his two main ones. But then he can go to other things. Basically, I probably won't be answering questions in my next video, but probably my next video. Like I said, I'll give it a few days to get everything in, make a nice list to give you guys a good video, and then, you know, I will upload my video. You can ask me anything Digimon, anything about myself, you know, whatever. Just to get me to know me a little bit better, I don't know. And lastly, I would like to say I'm very stoked to be on here. Really happy to work with the AODigimon team, all you guys, Catch Up Vlogs, Anthony Davis, Common Writer Dragoon, I think. If I said anything wrong, I'm sorry. I'm kind of just going off the top of my head here, but hopefully we can all be good friends through this, and even after, you know, if something happens and after all this. So, alright, well, I guess that's it. This is my Tikvai, or Ty, actually. You can just call me Ty. All my friends call me Ty, like I said. So, I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Alright, see you later.